Hello there, my name is Rachel. Let's talk about animation. Today we talk about My Dad the Bunny Hunter from Netflix, a new anime series. And this series has great animation. I mean, something is wow, the CGI is just so well done. Every time they go to flashback, they do tribute a 2D animation as the past. Done very crisply, very well. Also, the music, oh my god, the music is just so great. Now, this story depends on you how you feel about the characters. The story is very simple. It's basically the character called Terry, who is basically a bounty hunter who does need to do his job. Till one day, accidentally, his kids sort of join him by accident because they were sort of upset at him because they had to do his job. But the kids doesn't know that there actually is a bunny hunter, specifically a space sort of bunny hunter. Think of it sort of kind of like Boba Fett, in other words. If you have kids, like the Boba Fett show, in other words. But besides that, the interesting part is how he deals with his family. He also his job. He also sort of his relationship with his kids, because his kids are not really happy with them because he keeps choosing the job. But the show very well explains the job pays the bills. That's how he does. If he doesn't, they don't get to eat. In fact, his job kind of interferes his relationship to his ex-wife. Maybe the reason why they kind of broke up, went different direction. But Terry never was the bad father. It's the job takes too much time of him to actually entertain their kids and have the father, daughter, or son moments. And that's understandable if you're that age. In fact, you're an adult, you understand the job is probably more important because you don't have enough money to feed yourself or pay bills. But at the same time, the kids are sort of tired of that excuse. You understand the kids. The kids make good points while the father never there. But at the same time, the show sort of forget. And in fact, this is the point maybe that you kind of dislike the show or dislike the characters themselves, especially Lisa, the oldest daughter, who especially keeps sassing him like you never there. But at the same time, you understand. It's like the thing is sort of far apart is the relationship itself. If both parties understand, you can't blame one side for everything. Even that her father needs the job, that he has good points, also the daughter. The vice is still sort of one-sided. That the part of the responsibility or the fault of the relationship is sort of her daughter herself, that she needs patience. You understand? She gives so much, she doesn't get enough of her father. That understand why she angry, but she sort of realized through the incident of the job how dangerous and realistic really is. Even though it's sort of kind of friendly. This is a very friendly type of show. They're trying to be not that violent, but they show just enough to understand sort of the situation and the dangers of the job. Of course, I have to admit, Lisa could be the most likable character of the whole series. Is that the only problem is every time she's sassy, that sass go indirect the wrong place or the wrong person, like her father, because the father sort of justifies you actually see, because everything he does is for the kids. And they point out very well, but at the same time, the kids have their own reason why they're upset, and their sense of it makes so much sense. But at the same time, it feels sort of unfair. Lisa saying you never there for us, and she sees how dangerous the job really is. In fact, the first couple of episodes, the kids were sort of sassy, upset on the father, but little by little, they're actually realizing how dangerous the job is, and simply understanding the father position, why he has his job, why he needs to do this, because that's the only job he knows what to do. Beyond that, I love that sort of growth with the kids, that sort of understanding. Almost they want to apologize how, I don't want to say naggy, but sort of unfair to the father when they need to do. Especially her daughter, Lisa, that is a very likable character, but sometimes you completely disagree. You feel she was maybe justified being too mad at the father, but they fix that later on, still make her a very likable character. It's a tricky balance, because if you don't know where you're doing developing the characters, you can see fall apart. Now, the little brother of the bunny hunter, that he was one of those characters that he's easily amused, easily very sensitive, not yet fully confident who he is as a child. Also, sort of second, wondering what to do because when he panics, he has this sort of twig kind of reaction, like his eye twitches, and Terry kind of not Terry, I can't remember the kid's name, but he have that sort of panic mode as a child. You know, some kids have sort of panicking moments. They can't breathe, or they just stop talking, or starts twitching. And that's basically the youngest brother's biggest problem. He doesn't have confidence or understanding his situation, how to deal with it. It's something that he's not yet figured out. And the father trying to be the best way to approach it. You feel that sort of pressure to the father to understand his son, even his son that maybe he trying too hard to not. And that's the thing what the show makes it so great. That sort of understanding to figure out what is the right direction for each family member, how to make this work. Especially they fall into his father's job, bounty hunting all the criminals, some criminal act that actually did. But later on, finding out one of the criminals that the bounty hunter trying to capture, maybe he's not a criminal. Maybe she is running because she saw something that she didn't see. And that's sort of a mystery part of the whole series, that the person she hunting, maybe she's on the right and they trying to capture her because she started stop something of the company that the bounty hunter actually work. And that is sort of interesting, that sort of mystery. Okay, who am I actually working for? Why they want her that important? And the keys of the clues of the story kind of fall in place, understanding Terry's sort of situation. Like, what is the right thing to do to listen to her daughter and son? They actually kind of reveal something very interesting of the job that Terry's wondering, could I keep doing my job if this is the right thing? And that's what makes the series interesting. That's what makes the series so well good. But at the same time, I understand it could be divisive for some people because of the character's nature, how one character too sensitive with the other, how the character deal with this, the certain situation can actually piss you off. But I do recommend it. The first couple of episodes is sort of kind of iffy, but after episode 4, everything just makes sense. Everybody basically is justified of their feelings in understanding to do even better. That is sort of hard to do, but I feel the series manages very well. Of course, I feel the first episode is a little shaky, but that's the whole point, to see sort of the falling relationship right in front of your face, so they figured out how to fix it. And you also like that sort of action scene, the idea of this bounty hunter trying to understand his own flaws with their kids and his former partners who basically just give up of the relationship of being partners. And that's what sort of enjoyment, that sort of kind of family hi-fi adventure kind of battle that is just sort of fun and very kind of slice of life, in other words. I mean, kind of with action slice of life, but you get the idea with the family. In fact, I was sort of afraid this series could be very annoying because of the kids, because of the trailer trying to make it sort of very soft. But no, they actually stick to the guns. The job is dangerous, and the kids need to know how to sort of stop pointing fingers and react to a situation, and also understanding the responsibilities of the actions they do. They do this very well. I do admit it's kind of shaky, but at the very end, it's completely worth watching. Of course, if you don't enjoy the first couple of episodes, I completely understand. It's something I recommend. Watch a few episodes. At least episode 4 is up to you if you want to drop it or not. I really got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.